About the Lionesses. Now, the Lionesses star, that is Victoria Reynolds, says that the national women's basketball team is ready to make amends as they head to Cairo for Afrobasket qualifiers. She says that they have learned their lessons and they're ready to make right what happened in 2023.
Since then, we haven't been together consistently, but that doesn't stop the fact that we still know how to play with one another. And so I would say that hopefully that shows now when we go to Cairo for the games. Just because we're not always together and we're all in and out, we're still going to be able to play well together.
Normally when you guys are playing, when you've been playing for the national team, everybody's looking at you. What will Victoria bring to the table? What is Victoria going to do to probably push Kenya through? I mean, does that give you pressure? And if it does, how do you deal with that?
Of course it gives me pressure.
Yes.
I believe it would give anyone pressure, but my teammates and the staff are really good at making sure, it's not just myself, we're Team Kenya, it's not like Team Victoria, it's Team Kenya, so I just rely on my teammates more than anything, and they encourage me, and yeah, we just play together.
How was that experience of playing for Kenya? From the first time that you put on the Kenyan jersey 3 years down the line, how has that experience been for you as a person?
Oh, it's been great. Playing for Kenya has actually awarded me a lot of opportunities. By playing for Kenya in 2021, I've played in Spain, I've played in Portugal, I've played in Mexico. I most recently came from playing in Rwanda. So, playing for Kenya is bigger than just myself. It's bringing a spotlight to the country and also helping me advance my career.
Now, you've mentioned that you played in, Mexico, you played in Rwanda, you played in the US. What is the difference when you take a look at those countries? And I know you've watched a number of Kenyan teams play. What is the difference when you compare the countries that you played in vis-a-vis what you've seen in Kenya?
Yeah, so playing here in Kenya, I would say in Africa in general, it's typically a lot more physical than playing in Europe or in South America or in the US. But that's also a good thing because it toughens you. So now when you go to those other countries, you know how to play through contact. You're not fazed by some bumping care or anything like that. Yeah.
Aside from that, the expectations are really high from Team Kenya going to Cairo. What should Kenyans expect from the ladies?
At the least, we should expect the qualification. That's our goal. In 2023, we didn't qualify. We finished third. So this year, we're hoping to get to the final stage. And so at least then we can say that we've qualified. Of course, we want to be number one. That would be very tough. But our goal is definitely qualification for the final stage in Ivory Coast in July.
Well, Victoria Reynolds is speaking right there. Remember, for more on that conversation, you can join me tomorrow on Scoreline from 2 to 3 p.m. where we get to have an extensive conversation on her basketball career and, of course, why she got into coaching and why also she is into charity. That will be tomorrow from 2 to 3 p.m. on Scoreline. Now, let's shift gears. We get into football action, and it's all about Football Kenya Federation Premier League, and we have a number of matches on the cards this weekend, and Talanta will be hosting Mathare.